Hi everybody, Diana here at Heartfelt Creative. Excuse me. Thanks for joining me today for the August block review. So if you're new to my channel here on YouTube, every month on the first Monday of the month, I do a live block review for the quilting library, for the blocks that are going to go into the library in that month. And I do that over on my Facebook page, Heartfelt Creative with Diana. Now, you can join me for that live. It's always at 1 p.m. Central Time here in the US, which is 7 p.m. over in the UK. Or you can see it here on YouTube, whatever fits your schedule and your viewing time. But thank you so much for joining me today. For those of you that were just with me for the live, thanks so much. It was so great to be with you and to chat for a little bit. That was really nice. I enjoyed it a lot. Thank you. For those of you that couldn't be with the live, now you get to see what we saw during the review. There's a couple of kind of announcement-y things I also want to talk about before I review the 4 blocks. And that is for the other video series, Sew in Common Sunday. So the last couple of weeks for Sew in Common Sunday, if you've been watching, we did a little road trip and went remote and did a couple of remote videos for y'all. And I hope you've enjoyed them. The one yesterday is part 2. It's out there. It's been out there since yesterday. If you haven't seen it, you can go take a look. There was also a new Good Gadgets out on Saturday. I believe I put it out on Saturday, so you can enjoy that as well. But before these 2 remote sessions that we did, I have been working on the socialite blocks from the Fat Quarter Shop. This was a free sew along program they had. I think it started in January. I could be wrong on the start date, but sorry, I'm itching. Allergies are bad. Sorry, I'm like itching everywhere. I think it started in January, but it just ended. But the blocks are free. And there's like 30 some odd blocks, and you can download them. I've got several of them here. I went ahead and bought the binder because I want to keep everything in there, and I thought the binder was really pretty. But a bunch of designers got together and created some blocks, donated them. I think each designer donated 2 blocks, completely free. You can download them. So they had an actual quilt they did. It was all, pieced and laid out in a specific way. I am just choosing some of the blocks that I really love, and I'm doing my own quilt because mine's going to be a wall hanging quilt. And so that's what I've been doing on Sew in Common Sunday, and you can join me if you want to. And this Sunday, I'm back at it. So the ones I've done so far was this one, and I'm sorry I didn't bring the names over for all of these, but you'll see in the past Sew in Commons, you'll see these blocks in there. So you can find out all that information, which block it was, what the number was, all that kind of stuff. This little, now I know right away that this one was Lori Holt's. I just know it is. And then this cute little one called the Hardy block. I loved that one too. I already have my one for this week cut out and ready to go. So that's coming back this Sunday on Sew in Common Sunday. Is Sew in Common Sunday is my personal quilting diary journal kind of thing, if you want to look at it that way. It's not a project that I'm bringing for you to do specifically, but it's something that if you want to join in, I give you some information. And otherwise, it's just kind of seeing what I'm up to. And a lot of folks seem to be enjoying it. So thank you so much for everyone who's watching. I really appreciate it. And they're fun to do. It's a fun little series to do. And so that's coming up. So one of the folks that are watching, her name is Sue. I won't give her last name in case she's not cool with that. Sue has been doing these blocks. She went and picked out, I think she said in her post, she picked out 25 of the blocks, and she is doing them, and she posted these pictures. Yeah, she's picked out 25 of them. She's doing them in the 6-inch. Look at how lovely these are. Aren't those pretty? get rid of that. Aren't these pretty? Now, she doesn't have any of them on here that I've done so far that I can see. So she's picked out different ones and they're great. I love all the different colors in there and all. So if you want to, thank you, Sue, for sharing that. I loved them. And I can't wait to see yours when it's done. I think it's going to be a beautiful quilt. And if you want to post your pictures so that I can pick them up and share them, give you some kudos, all you need to do is tag them, hashtag so, S-E-W, so beautiful HC. HC is for Heartfelt Creative. You probably got that, but I know someone already asked me, what's the HC stand for? Just Heartfelt Creative. So hashtag so beautiful HC. And then I can pick those pictures up and I can share them and we can see all the beautiful work that you're all making. Okie doke. So that is the Sew in Common series, but that's not what we're here for today. We are here to see the 4 blocks that I'm putting in the quilting library this month. Now, the video for the quilting library today, Monday, because they come out every Monday at 1 p.m. Central Time or before, is going to get posted as soon as you finish watching this video. You'll find it. It'll be posted. So the first one we're going to do this one. I'm originally from the state of Illinois, although I've lived in several states in the United States and for quite a bit of my adult life in Seattle. But I am from the state of Illinois, and this one is called Illinois Journey. It's a very simple block. It is one of those blocks, if you do the Civil War era blocks or the Underground Railroad type blocks, this is where this block comes from. And I'll give you some information about that in the video the day that this one posts. I'm not telling you what day what block is coming out because I don't know that I might not switch it up in my brain at some point, and I don't want you to be anticipating something and then I've made a change, and you know how that goes. This one is called the Windmill block. I love this one. Very reminiscent kind of a shooting star even. So do you ever see those things for the 4th of July where they spin and then the rockets go off? That's kind of what that reminds me of, but this is a windmill block. And in all honesty, there are a lot of versions of windmill blocks. And so this is a very basic one. Once you know this one, you could go looking for windmill blocks and find a whole bunch of them to make. This next one is called the Convex Star block. It's just one of those star blocks that I just love because it looks more complicated than it is, right? It is one of the 8 pointed stars. There are so many of them out there. Actually, this is 12 points if you look at it closely because these are points as well. So this is the Convex Star. I think that one's super pretty. And then the one that's actually going to the video that's coming out today, this is just a very traditional 8-pointed star. There are more 8-pointed stars than I have fingers and toes, seriously. And one of those 8-pointed stars is the Lemoyne star. Some people get a little anxious with the Lemoyne star because it has the dreaded Y seam. There's no problem with Y seams. Once you learn a couple tricks, you'll be fine with them. But today's block is what I call a cheater Lemoyne star because it is, you'll see in the video, there's some very specific things that make a block a Lemoyne star. And since that's what they, that's kind of canonized amongst quilters, I'm not going to tell them no, but I'm not going to tell you, you can't say I didn't make a Lemoyne star because this is very, very, very similar to the Lemoyne star. But the one big difference is with the Lemoyne star, all of these are diamonds and you can't use half square triangles in the center. And that's exactly what I did with this block to make it a little easier for beginners or for people who just don't want to do Y seams. But that's today's, that's coming out today. In fact, when you see the video, I'm doing it in those colors. Okay. All right, those are the 4 blocks for August. So we've got 3 star blocks, and I mean, star blocks are so, there's such a vast variety of them. You're going to see a lot of those over time. And then the lovely, simple little Illinois journey. And I hope you will watch when this one comes out, because there's actually a story to this block and the reason why it's so simple. This simplicity represents something in the state of Illinois. So you'll have to tune in for that video when it comes out. Those are our videos. Oh, one other thing I want to share with you folks. I don't typically do this in these videos, but I thought I would do this. I have a new table topper class coming up on the 17th of August. If you go to my Heartfelt Creative with Diana website, Heartfelt Creative with WITH Diana, you'll see the link below. You can read more about this and register if you like. Wing Your Way Home is the name of the pattern, and it makes a lovely little table topper, and I think you will enjoy it, and we sure would enjoy having you with us. So that is the August block review, and I hope you have been enjoying those Quilting Library videos. If you ever have any questions, please let me know in the comments or send me a note. I'm happy to help you out, and I'd love to see any of the blocks you made again at that hashtag So Beautiful HC. Until next time, see you later. Go Sew Life Beautiful. Bye now.